Gemini, in November, you're going to be showing up as a revolutionist. You're going to be a freedom fighter, a pursuer of welfare and justice. So what is that going to be about? What is going on? It's almost as though you're going to be helping somebody transform, or you're going to be transforming regarding a situation out of depression. You're going to be helping someone out of depression, or yourself out of depression. And there's going to be an announcement, an expression, or a revealing. So there's going to be something very important regarding a message here. And you're going to be fighting for some kind of justice with this situation in November. So Gemini, you or this person is depressed, but I think what you or this person is trying to figure out, or starting to believe, it's like something is pushing you to change, or them to change. To embrace growth and trusting in the promise, trying to keep an open mind and understanding that answers reveal the path to fulfillment. Once you or this person figures out that life is worth living, baby, that's what I just heard. It's like it just sets off this amazing energy within you or them where you're like, I'm ready to fight for this. Life is worth living. What I want does matter. And I think that there has been I really feel like a break of energy here, where like hermit type kind of energy, where like they had to, or you had to sit in some sort of silence in the darkness before you could kind of get to the place of having these seedlings, these seeds of potential start to grow. And I think that in that darkness, you didn't really see that you or them were actually planting these seeds and trusting in the universe that this was going to happen for you. This change was going to happen. So it's been a very painful period of time in the meantime, I believe. But these seedlings are growing. And it's like this bursting energy that's getting ready to happen that is going to cause a revealing energy. I think that you or this person has started to be in a planning phase, an announcement, expression, or revealing with a situation that now I feel like it's so weird, because this recording, I'm seeing how it's been burnt. So there's like some sort of energy of either keeping it secret, or somebody coming in and trying to destroy this revealing or keep it from happening. And I don't think it's going to be able to be stopped. Okay. Because either way, I think that this success is coming through meticulous and strategic plotting, and the foresight will unveil new paths. So regardless, this seed is going to sprout. So if they're trying to keep this to themselves, that could be part of it. But if someone is trying to interfere, that interference is not going to work out, okay? Because I think that you or this person, whoever this is about, is meticulous, is strategically working their way through the situation, even though they feel like crap with the depression card. They're coming from a place of feeling really low. So why is this happening now, Gemini? Why is this happening now? We can get a little bit more information. If this is your story, stick with me. If it doesn't resonate, you should probably know at this point in the reading. Make sure you check out your other placements. These readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Crosswatcher energy. So crosswatchers are, someone that is a Gemini, and something in the story feels like it's going to resonate with you, or does. Wheel of Fortune. The reason why this is happening is because, like I said a minute ago, that they're trusting in the divine. They're putting their bets on the divine. I love this card because that is exactly the way that I see the Wheel of Fortune card. I also see it as like the wheel from The Price is Right a lot, but this depiction is really cool too. And so with the Seven of Wands energy, that's the Revolutionist energy. I feel like there's something happening with the divine where it's kind of being set up, because of course the Wheel of Fortune is all about, and it's fixed sign energy. So it's Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. The Wheel of Fortune energy is about trusting in the divine, but it's also karmic. And so at the right time, something's going to happen where I feel like this person is going to, you is going to stand up to whatever this other thing was. I'm feeling like, you can see these wolves coming after them, right? And the horse is backing up and going to defend itself. It's not just going to allow itself to be taken down by whatever this is. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement at this point, right? When the Wheel of Fortune comes out with the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, it's like standing up and fighting for what you want. You want this movement forward. And a lot of these things are going to be coming through this announcement and this expression. So whoever this was that tried to keep them down or you down, you're pursuing or they're pursuing welfare or justice for the situation, and they can try to burn the tape, baby. They can try to burn that tape. But little do they know, there's a second tape. Like something like that, because there's been meticulously planning. You or them are cultivating success through meticulous research and strategic plotting. Do you really think I would have just had one tape? No way. Child, please. It's not my first rodeo. That's what I just heard. And I feel like this other situation is really, really immature. Okay? Like whatever this was, like it's just like, child's play kind of stuff. Like, yeah, it's very aggressive, but it's not really thought through. The other side of it is really not thought through. Plus, side note, when you have the Wheel of Fortune, you got the universe, you got luck on your side. It takes every situation and all the cards that are around it and makes it more positive. So too bad, so sad, whoever is messing with Gemini or Gemini's person here. Can you give me a card for Wheel of Fortune? We can just get a little bit more. I want to see what the wheel's bringing in. It's bringing in a tower, y'all. Scorpio energy. I know. I was like, this is not gonna be simple energy here. Nope. Whatever this is blowing things up. And I almost wanted to say the S word, and I really don't cuss. Like, that is just something I don't prefer to do for myself, because I feel like it brings my vibe down. So I don't do that, but like Spirit was like saying it. So it's just been a matter of time. You or this person has just been, you've been brought down. You've been brought down to the darkness. You have felt bad. You have felt like you've been stripped, or they have been stripped of any sort of power, any sort of expression. We're going to burn your tape. We're going to make sure this doesn't happen, or just feeling like suppressed, so that, it wasn't maybe like an active, like, we're going to do these things to you, but it was like, no, you're not powerful. You're not enough. You're not worth anything. And you have grown. You or them have grown. You have learned enough. You're not the same person that you were before. And you or this person has changed. And Spirit is like, this is happening now because the time is right. Spirit has seen you or this person grow. They have seen what you've been through. And Spirit is like, no. You're not going to be doing this to this earth angel or whatever, because you have a lot of good karma built up for you. This is you or this person this is coming in to blow things up for you, to get you into calmer waters. I'm seeing here the Knight of Swords, like the things that happened to you or this person were not right. The Knight of Swords can be cruel. It can be actions that lead to changes very quickly, though, regarding your situation. And Spirit is you know, it's going to be a little bit messy. And I'm getting a lot of messy energy so far for my readings this month. And so you're not alone. It's going to be allowing you or this person to be able to like move on from a situation here. So this is just like a side note about what I'm talking about because I haven't asked anything yet. We have the King of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. And I just saw the Knight of Swords. So the most important knight that we're talking about here is the Knight of Pentacles, because that's the one that we haven't actually seen yet here. So there's something about this strategic planning, this chopping wood and carrying water, holding in these emotions with the King of Cups, holding in expressions, feeling a lot, but not really saying a lot, not really acting, not really expressing, but it was through strategy. So it was handled in a very smart manner. And that's what Spirit is saying. We see what you have done here, and then the time of action is going to be coming in through this opportunity that's going to be brought in for you, Gemini. Okay? And that will be the time, King of Wands, where you'll be able to take action. That will be the time that you can get in the ring and be like, you think I haven't been loading my gun back here behind behind this, I don't know if it's a cow or a horse or something like that. Got all these things coming towards you and you're like, yeah, but I have a second weapon in my boot. I got a second weapon in my boot here. You might be coming at me with your lassos, but I don't see any weapons on your side besides them little wands. It's not going to do much, you know, with this thing I got in my boot. I'm just laughing at myself, not your situation. Yes, Spirit is confirming. Yeah, confirming. You or this person is, you and yourself. Right? You're having to deal with this all on your own. It's not fair. Spirit's like, we're going to come in and help. We're going to come in and create this situation here to kind of like help you. We're seeing everything you're doing on your side. You're outnumbered and outmanned. And we're going to come in and help you. Okay. So what else does Spirit want to say? Yeah, the moon energy. So that's Cancer, Pisces energy. But I would just like to point out at this point that we literally have 3 major arcana, very big major arcana energies on the board here. When you have the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune together, it is like things will never be the same from this point out. Ever again. If this is your reading. Ever, ever, ever again. You're at like this choice point here. Yep, Justice. Another huge major arcana. Karmic. Everything that is happening right now is happening for a reason. You're going to be receiving after being out in the cold. And things are going to be moving forward very fast. Yep, a choice point in this situation with the Chariot. Very, very big energy. But you're at this like crossroads time. And you don't see it because of the moon. And Spirit is saying to you, you don't see. You don't see how much everything is getting ready to change here. But do you feel it? And if your answer to that question is yeah, like I'm feeling all of this energy coming in and I know I'm doing all the right things and I'm trying to trust in the Spirit, embracing growth, trusting in promise, keeping an open mind and trusting that these answers are going to reveal the path to fulfillment here. You're trying to plan. You're trying to have like a secondary plan for the secondary plan. Plan B gets another plan C and a plan D if that thing doesn't work. And Spirit's like, good job. We're going to come help you. Okay. My stomach's growling. Sorry. You don't see it. Potential blocks. 9 of Cups. Okay. So yeah, I think Spirit is saying, because this is like getting instant gratification, right? 9 of Cups is like wish fulfillment, but it can be like instant gratification, not really waiting all the way through. So Spirit's like, you kind of see this finish line here with the Four of Wands energy in the underneath, and you're wanting to go towards something else. And look, they're showing me how this person, this guy, has like his hand up in the air, like this one here. And I think there's somebody that you're coming towards, or is coming towards you in your future. Or this person sees you this way, right? But Spirit is saying you gotta like not give into that yet. You still need to stay in the place of strategy for a little while, of quiet for a little while this thing fully plays out, before you're going to be able to move into this new timeline type energy, okay? All right. You got to play your cards close to the vest. That's what my guys just said. Next 30 to 60 days. God, I just split it on the devil. Oh my God, look at that. The devil and the lovers. Talk about a choice point. My God, this is like opposite energy here. I always see the devil and the lovers as kind of like the opposite energy. You're moving from darkness to light. You're moving from, this depression energy, being in the dark, and Spirit is saying here, like I said before, you're going to be making a choice and rescuing yourself, or this person is going to be, and you're walking through the darkness to be able to make this happen. And it's one of the most epic readings I think I've ever done in terms of self-empowerment and what somebody has been through, and how much pain you've been through, how much burden you've been through, how alone you or this person has felt. And they're really recognizing that you are making this choice for you. You're choosing yourself. You're choosing a higher path. You're choosing the light. You're choosing to fight for it. You're choosing not to let these things take you down. You go. Just, take it one step at a time, right? So for the next 30 to 60 days, what is coming in? Star, Six of Pentacles. Okay, I'm gonna get a few more. There's one. The Emperor. There he is. There you are, whoever this person is. Oh my God, look at you. You have grown into the Emperor. Are you serious right now? Are you serious, Gemini? Oh my God, look at you. You're like, I'm going to have victory over this. I'm going to walk towards my North Star. I'm going to do it a little bit at a time. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to be meticulous. I'm not going to let anyone know that I am the Emperor quite yet. But when they find out, and they will, I will have taken my power back, and I will have already gotten a lot farther than these people think that I have. And I'm already going to be, because in the after tarot, they're already pulling up onto the new shore. So the strategy is going to pay off. You're going to show up in full Emperor mode. You're going to be fully in your full armor, because under here, he's got a lot of armor. And the Emperor is powerful, man. He or she, right? It's powerful. It's powerful energy. And you have become all four of the kings. You're exemplifying every single thing about all those kings, and you are taking your power back. And when the moment it happens, you have everything lined up, and it's just going to be like, boop. Here's your paperwork. Here is your divorce decree or whatever. Here is this legal case that I have started. Here is my... I'm going to be moving out in 30 days. Here's your notice. Whatever it is. And it's like, boop, I'm pouring out your cup. I'm leaving. I'm out. Bye. See you later. And the other person's going to be like, huh? They're going to be angry. You could be involving lawyers. This other person's going to be very mad, I feel like, with that Knight of Swords energy that I've seen underneath. But it's okay, because you or this person is already past the point of understanding that whatever this was not good for you, and the universe came in to kind of help drag you out and walk you out to the last. I'm seeing Nine of Wands energy, Wounded Warrior, and you are stronger than ever coming out of this in the end. Okay, so that whole thing is going to start happening. An amazing life-changing energy, and your life will never be the same, Gemini. If this reading resonated for you, please like, share, and subscribe. And if it didn't, check out your other signs, baby. All right? That's what I'm here for. You got to check out multiple things. I'll see you on the next video. If you want information on private readings, it's in the description box. Okay, bye, Gemini.